Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. He looks that one in nicely. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They'll throw it on first down. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I tell you what, these big body tight ends that can catch the football in the corner routes, it doesn't have to be a perfect throw. You know, usually you got littler guys, it's hard, you got to put the ball more on the money, but this big dude can just go up and get it. You just throw it near the sidelines, he'll do the rest.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quarterback will audible. He wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Got some room, headed to the goal line. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Freeman. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit. Receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Gordon. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. They'll try the running game off the right tackle.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Fires downfield. And the incomplete. Here comes the offense on first down. Hands it off. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Give him 88 yards rushing, and he's closing in on 1,400 for the season. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 40, there he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys and you got to read them, but sometimes they lie to you. You can see the little misdirection by this offense, fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge play.
On the run, it's Gordon. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. And they'll knock him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A first down for the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Unloads it downfield. And the ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Gordon. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. First down for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He fires it out to the right. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He goes. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. On the move, he fires. Working on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Trying to find his man on first down. A strike downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Power ahead. And he kangaroos his way.
You just sit.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. And they're able to get him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Cowboys! A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat